Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you bright and early this morning. It's like 6 a.m. here. I've got my coffee, and today I want to talk about this hunk of a planner slash journal. Mari Suggs Super Manifesting Journal. You guys know that a while ago, last year, I purchased Mari Suggs book companion journal. Blew my mind, loved working in it. It still has a special place in my heart because it holds all the memories of the series that I was working on. And so when I saw last year, I believe it was the end of last year, that she was coming out with a new journal, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. And she so kindly sent it to me for me to share with you guys and do like a little review and kind of tell you how I'm using it, because this is where I begin each week before I move into my actual planner, which is the Hobonichi. Now, you can use this as a normal planner. I wanted to spend a good amount of time in here before I actually came and shared, just so I could give you kind of how I do it. But this will serve, like here, you have daily areas for you to write down your tasks. You could use this as a weekly / daily planner. I use this as a kind of as a drawing board. So I begin here every Monday morning. Typically it's Sunday because I love to plan my new week, or to start planning my new week on a Sunday. And so I usually start here. I do have little tabs and things. This has so much in it. So in the beginning, let me show you how much is. In the beginning, you have all these pages. I did add things because, I make it my own. So I added my seasonal, I did the same thing for the book companion journal, just a list of everything I want to get done winter, spring, summer, fall. So that is in the beginning. And then she goes through talking a little bit about manifestation, and then she also talks about how to meditate, how to manifest, how to meditate. And I also wrote notes and highlighted. These are pages about visualization, chakras. She even has a little guide for you if you're new to chakras, moon phases, and I filled in the dates of the new moon, full moon, the elements, the zodiac constellations. She's got a lot of information in here before she even goes into the planning part. Now, I have been in this, let's see, I'm on, February will be my month 3. So I've been in this a full 2 months, and let me tell you, I really do feel like I got a lot more done in the first 2 months that I was in this than I did ever before. Like, not ever, like my entire life, but in regards to crushing goals that I wrote down, this is working for me a lot better than any system that I had been using before. And I think the reason is she has broken it down into 7 areas of your life: economic, occupation, leisure, wellness, relationship, personal development, and contribution. And then this will last you an entire year, but she breaks it down into sections of like 3 months. So you start with your first 3 months goals at a glance, and you go in and you write down your goals for each of those areas. Here's where it gets different. This is where I really feel like this book shifted more than anything else. You write your goals for all those 7 areas. And then you come in and you write why you want it, how you're going to reach it, and by when. So you have a goal, why you want it, how you're going to reach it, and by when. And I think that has helped me, like having a why, having a true soul reason that you want a goal. I actually realized within the first month that some of these goals I really didn't want. That some of these goals that I wrote down were goals that I thought I should do rather than a soul like, okay, I want this. This is something that I personally want. And so I crossed some out. So you go through each, look at this. And I should have probably turned the camera around, but so you go through and you write your why and your how and all that for the entire plan. So that's still it. Contribution goal. Why do I want this goal? How will I reach this goal? By when? And then you go into scripting your tasks for the first month. So this is month 1 tasks, and you break it down, and I have each, so I go back every week and I read these. I read everything I wrote down, my whys, my hows, the goal that I picked 2 months ago. And then I move to the tasks. So when I finish a month, so month 1, looking at my long-term, my first 3 months, what's the goal I want to accomplish in 3 months in this area? And then I come here and I script, how can I do that? And so I write down, based on that list of why and how, what I can do in month 1 to move me forward towards that goal. And so you do that for all the areas. So you have your wellness goals and how you're gonna, the tasks that you're gonna do. Then after you go through all of the different areas, then you come to your weekly tasks. So week 1, you make your list. Looking at your monthly, looking at your 3-month plans, goals, whys, all of that, you make your week 1 list. And then you turn the page and you have your daily tasks. So you're actually breaking it down from a quarter to the monthly, to the weekly, to the daily. Boom. That was amazing. And so the way that I do it, and then you go into week 2. So you have week 2 tasks, and then you break it down into each day. And so here we are in February. Oh my gosh, can you believe that January is over? All right, so here we are in February. And so this is what I would do. At the end of each month, you have a reflection page. So I'm going to reflect on January. How did I do? Then you have your month 3, because I did start this in December. So February is technically my month 3. I'm gonna sit down and write down my month 3 tasks, flipping back to the first 3-month goals, why I want them, how I'm gonna achieve them, and figure out what it is I haven't accomplished yet, which most of the ones that I wrote down I've already accomplished, and some of them have changed. So after I write down my month 3 tasks, I will then write my weekly tasks. What tasks do I have to get done this week to make sure that the other things get crossed off? And then I will break it down onto these 2 pages of the dailies. So I will write, looking at my weekly, okay, when do I want to, I have the second book in my Wild Sexy Life series called Wild Sexy Marriage that I have to finish editing so I can send it out to my editor. And so that's something that I have to get done this week. That sounds like a lot, but I do have some time this week to actually sit down and do that. So I have to finish editing my proof and get it to my editor. And so I would write that down on Friday, because Friday I have all day to do that. So that goes into Friday. Okay, and then today I have family on my mind because I have to go grocery shopping, meal plan, meal prep, all of that. So that would go on Monday. And then I would continue flipping back and listing everything from the week on its actual day. Then I pull out my Hobonichi and I look at this, and I have my weekly Hobonichi open, and I transfer everything that I wrote down on these daily task pages to that day's weekly layout. And that is how every Sunday/Monday, today I'm doing it on Monday because I was falling behind yesterday. Don't you love this coffee cup? It's got an elephant on it. Elephant and bear are my spirit animals, and my family knows that. And so my hubby, I think it was my husband got me this for Christmas. I love it. Anyways, back to the video. So that's how I'm gonna be planning today. I'm gonna be reviewing my first 3-month goals, seeing everything that I accomplished in month 2, seeing what I still have to accomplish, check things off, move all those to my monthly, then weekly, then daily, and then move it over to the Hobonichi and begin my week. I literally only look at this once a week. So now, like I said, you could use this every day as a planner, but because I move things over to the Hobonichi, this is where I begin my planning every week. This is where I start, and this is where I end my week, to see how many of these daily tasks did I actually accomplish, which then made me cross off weekly, which then made me cross off monthly and quarterly. So, like I said, there is a full year here doing that same layout. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm not going to show you my personal stuff, but it's amazing. And I keep a marker on my weekly tasks each week and monthly, so that I can continue to go back and review. Okay, this month, what do I still need to do? I love it. Mari Suggs journals are amazing. I will put the link for this down below so that you can actually I'll put a couple links down below. I believe she does a full flip through of this on her channel, so I'll put that down below, and I'll link you to the Amazon so that you can purchase it if you like. It's beautiful. It's beautifully written. I love it. It keeps me on point with knowing why I want my goals, and I love it. I love it. Make it your own. I have not yet covered it because you guys know that the book companion journal, I actually did like a collage on the front. I do plan on doing that with this one, but I just haven't had an opportunity, and the images just haven't popped out at me yet on what wants to be on there. So the Super Manifesting Journal by Mari Suggs, check it out. This is a key part to my weekly, monthly, all the things planning, like to make my dreams actually become a reality. All right, until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.